Okay, I cut these tabs out on the plasma, so now I'm just gonna burn them in. This one I'm gonna burn in and I'm just gonna bend straight, just to get a lot of meat on there. Well, I got the seats, the holes are all in. I just have the front of the seats bolted down. I still gotta paint up the brackets and stuff. But got to pull them out anyways. So I got to work with all the bracketry underneath the steering column yet. So that's tomorrow's plan. Get the e-brakes going. Get the booster and the steering column mounted to the firewall properly. I cut the plate for the bottom. So I might have to just cut it in half just to get it around the column. And then weld it back on. But then that can bolt to the firewall. So yeah. Progress. Alright, what happened there was my pedals. This one I wanted to shuffle over more. And it's too tall. I need it down about here. So I was going to add some steel in there, get her to kick over so she's normal. This one, same thing, bring it down a bit. But I also want to bring it up a bit because when it's all the way down, it was kind of like too close to the floor. It's kind of the same with this gas pedal. Like, that's bottoming out, but I might just do a small slice just to give it a slight hair up. Alright, pedals are in. Everything works as it should. I'll have to clean them up, paint them yet. I still have to do the upper mount on this side, but I did raise the pedal so that's why you see me cutting over there. I was just worried with the carpet I wouldn't get the gas pedal all the way down. And then, so, pulled out my bucket of e-brake cables. Was at some, I don't know, it's like a yard sale. Guy had all this stuff, but turns out one of them I think will actually work with the stock car here. Brake assembly on it. So it gets me one part. Then I'm gonna rifle through the others to do the wheels. Gonna pull the wheels and see how bad my brakes are, and get some e-brakes in there. See if I can make up a brake system on this sucker. Alright, in case you're wondering what I'm building, this is just for my e-brake. This will be my adjuster nut, will go on this side. I'm just going to take a cable, loop it back so that I can tug and it can do its thing. Shoot a little bit of paint on here and throw it in the car. Okay, here's what I came up with. I just taped these up because I didn't want them to rattle on the floor. There's just a bunch of cable clamps underneath it. But it goes from there up to that bracket you seen me make the other day with my adjuster on it. So yeah, e-brakes done. Alright, so I made these brackets. This one is going to go right there to hold my brake line. And this one's going to go on the diff. And that's where to attach for my lines going to the wheel cylinders. Yeah. Brake line's in, tab is in, up over. That one's in, but I busted the bleeder off, so I'm gonna have to change that wheel cylinder yet. And then I still gotta build a bracket here to hold my e-brake cable. The line is run, zapped in. I haven't run the line yet because I'm waiting on some parts, so I haven't finished that. If I get ambitious. Well, I got the motor in that I'm going to use, so I'm still waiting for my cam, so I'm just going to throw it on a stand and I'll just strip it down, clean it up, because I noticed there's some sketchy things on here. So just want to go through it, pull the wiring off. I'm going to wire it, like strip it down. I'll show you guys how I do the wiring. Well, that was completely random. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about fixing this. Looks like somebody's over torqued something. Seen a bunch of silicone on the intake. Somebody's like stripped out 2 of these intake bolts. So I'm either going to swap the head or just see if I have a Healy coil for that. But yeah, that's kind of random. Well, okie dokie. Well, we're fixed up. I drilled and had some Healy coils that actually work, so I probably should have shown you guys how I do that, but oh well. It's kind of random. I guess if it fails, I'll just change the head, but for now, no biggie. I'll just go with it, see what happens. Now I got to this side. You can see I'm going to have to pull the manifolds because I got a broken stud. I'll show you guys how I fix that stuff. I think there's 2 on this side. Oh, no, just 1 on each side. So with any hope, they'll be easy to come out, but maybe not. We'll find out. All right, here's your dilemma with these LSs. They almost always have a broken exhaust stud. I clean this one up a bit inside. What I do is I weld a washer on first, and then it seems to get a lot of penetration and seems to make life easier. So, cross your fingers. Oh, look at that. That was a deep one too. That was way in there. Man. Now I got 2 more to do on the other side. So next up is I'm gonna have to tear this down because my cam's supposed to be coming today or this week. Hopefully in the next day or so. So I gotta pull the water pump off, pull the pulley off, get the front cover off, take the valve covers off, pull all the rocker arms. Then get the cam out, new cam in, clean it up a bit, and then slam her in the car. It is cold in here. Not too pumped to work. I think I'll take a break. It's probably gonna warm up tomorrow. I was gonna start working on doing shocks, but I'm really not feeling that. The motor, my cam hasn't come in, so it's torn down. I just haven't pulled the cam out yet. I was gonna just flip the motor over and then all the lifters are set, but I'll show you that when I get my cam. So right now I'm just waiting for that. So I think that's about the extent of it. That's all I'm doing. Haven't finished up my harness yet, still working on it. But I did install some more lights. I'm always having light issues in this place. Not so much, I think it's just because it's so cold. These old fluorescents, they don't work so good. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.
I don't know if you can see it, but oh, there we go. Nice. Snowing just a little bit in my truck. I think I need to seal up my windows a little better.